Hello, beautiful people. Psychic Debbie here. Hoping you have a great morning, afternoon, or evening. Yay! We had a little glitch in a computer or something, so I hope this one works out better. So thank you. If you came back, thank you for reconnecting. Okay, sorry about that. Don't know what happened, but that was one of my predictions last week. Communication. So it even happens to the best of us. So if you're reconnecting, I love it. Thank you. Hi to Diddy to everybody that's on the chat. I love that. So yeah, welcome back. So everything looks good and sounds great. Yay! Okay, so I'm going to be talking about the super new moon, April 27th in Taurus. I'm going to be doing a lot of world prediction things. Some of it might not sound as good or whatever. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what Spirit wants to tell me. And at the end, I'm going to give every single zodiac sign a positive sentence that can come for this new moon for you beautiful people, okay? So a lot of things are going on. I don't know how you beautiful people are handling all this stuff going on, the good and the bad, because there's always both. So I don't know if you beautiful people felt that earthquake. What was it, yesterday or the day before? Yes, Patty, earthquake is making things crazy in California. That's for sure. And me and my friend, I'm gonna say that on here, is me and my friend, we kept on going. She was going to Sedona, and she's pretty in tune to the earth like me. And I'm like, oh my God, my stomach. I even wrote it on this. There's going to be an earthquake. She said the same thing, and then the earthquake happened closer to her in San Diego, and she's like, there's a freaking big earthquake. And I said, yeah, I kind of predicted that last week and the week before. So yeah, my auntie did. She's in San Diego. Yeah, a lot of people in San Diego felt it big time. And there was one in Canada too, I'm hearing. Yeah, so there was one in Canada also that there was earthquake. Someone told me, was it Canada? No, there was one in Spain. There was a tornado in Canada that I was talking about, tornadoes that are going to be kind of weird. And unfortunately, there's still going to be more tornadoes for you beautiful people. It's going to be water, wind. I'm telling you, it's this kind of year. So, yeah, but there was a tornado in Canada. And it was the first for a long time. So, yeah, crazy weather, right? I live in Encino, didn't feel it, got a warning though. Yeah, I got a warning on the phone. That beautiful lady, what's her name? Lucy, is it Nelson or Larson or something like that? She invented that thing. If you don't know what we're talking about on our phone, there's a warning. It comes on, seconds before the earthquake, but there will be like a warning on your phone and you're like, what? And then all of a sudden the earthquake happens. I got a little bit of that warning up here, but I didn't feel it. And then my friend right away texted me, the one that we've been feeling like, we know something's going to be happening. She texts me right away and goes, earthquake. So, yeah, hope you all are good here. Windy here too, Kathy. So, yeah, windy in Florida. Windy here tonight in southern Ontario, Canada. Hi from Switzerland. Oh, wow, fantastic. Yeah, so beautiful people. Thank you, Debbie, for all you do. Oh, thank you, Michael. Thank you. So, scary winds and rainy today here in Ontario. Oh, wow. Fantastic. Hi, Barb. Hi, Christina. So, I couldn't say hi I said hi to all you guys. I wrote it all out, and then there was the glitch. So, sorry about that. So, the colors that I'm wearing is orange. Or, I'm more wearing like a Hawaiian, see, you got the palm trees kind of thing. I don't know if it stand up. Palm trees. And then I'm wearing Tiger Eye. I got this in Arizona when I did my retreats. And it's Tiger Eye. They handmade these with my earrings. So I love Tiger Eye. I like tigers. So yes. Thanks, Kathy. There's 241 people in the house. Woo woo. So let's talk about, other than just the earthquake and the tornado that happened in Canada, let's talk about some other things that happened, right? Remember, I've been saying to you, beautiful people, and I think even said it in the beginning of the year, the world prediction, that Spirit keeps on showing me this volcano in Alaska. And I guess there's been warnings now. It's starting to rumble a little bit. So, like I said, I I probably got this in the predictions. I'm seeing it erupting within 2 months. I would be really, really surprised if it doesn't. Okay, so unfortunately, that helicopter in Hudson River, 6 died, and I said that I had a lot of you people, beautiful people texting me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep on texting me. Even if I get multiple of you, some of them I'm hearing, like the tornado in Canada, I only heard it from one. So I think it was Sue. Or there was an earthquake. She told me about the thing in Spain. Sorry, God, Debbie, you're off. I forgot who told me about Canada. So tell me the information. I love it because like we don't live in Australia, we don't live in New Zealand, we don't live in Europe or any of these places, and we don't get the news like you guys do. So please tell me if you see one of my predictions come true. Text me, Facebook message me, or whatever way you can get a hold of me, or even email me. That works really well. Hi Debbie, will this administration fall or fail their agenda? Well, I don't know what their agenda is, so it could be a lot. My sister lives not too far from the Alaska volcano. Yes, puffing and rumbling. Yeah, I'm Kelly. She's probably going to get a lot of ash around there. So yeah, there was a small plane crash in Boca Raton. Yes, wasn't that like on the train tracks and the like road right there? Yeah. So prayers to those family too. Earthquake, yes, in Southern California. Yep. San Diego, big time. Red is your color. This is kind of like an orange color. Yes, thank you. So Debbie's been spot on. Thank you, Amy. 2 helicopters down near my woods. Really, Amy? Oh my goodness gracious. I hope they're okay. I hope they're okay. All right. But I keep on seeing more helicopters. I'm seeing more airplane issues. I'm sorry, you guys. I just keep on seeing more air things. So sorry about that. I hope the penguins will be okay. Yes, it was crazy. Felt bigger for alarm on the phone first. Yeah. Yep. So we get this alarm on our phone, and that Lucy, that beautiful lady, that seismologist, or I think that's what we call her, who always talks about our earthquakes here and everything. She invented this thing that goes on this app that goes on our phone and tries to warn us ahead of time that an earthquake's coming. And I mean, it's getting better and better and better. Sometimes we get the warning, sometimes we don't. So yeah. Okay. All right. Anna says, do you see anything for the Seattle area? Yes, I do. I feel like if this volcano goes off in Alaska, you're going to have a lot of repercussions from it. You're going to have the ash from it. And I could see some rumbling there too. Yeah. So, did you see the elephants in the San Diego Zoo? It was amazing. Yeah, they all turned around and they put their butt, they were like protecting themselves. Isn't that, I love it. Even the animal kingdom, it even affects the animal kingdom. Yeah, I love it. Debbie's a gift. Thank you. Okay, so I don't know where I was, so I'm just going to start all over again. The volcano in Alaska, the helicopter in the Hudson River, the 6 passed. Blessings to them. So the plane accident that they were talking about, that was in Florida. I don't know if you beautiful people are seeing this, that the big brands, like Prada or Louis Vuitton and all those bags and all that stuff, they're saying that they came from Europe, but China's like showing us, no, we're the ones that make 80% of it. Then we send it to Europe. They put their brand on it and then they send it to us. And so China is like, hey, you can buy it from us. You know what I mean? Instead of $30,000, you just pay us $2,000. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but that's what I was saying. Is it about the brand? Is it about this thing? No, what I'm saying is truth is going to be told. Truth is going to be told. I mean, this whole year, it's like we're digging the graves and we're opening it up and it's like, yeah, what's in there? I mean, truth is going to be told everywhere. So that truth is going to be told. So do we buy it from China? Do we just not stop buying them? I had a beautiful lady today that makes purses. Let's buy it from people, here in the States or in your country or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's fantastic. say, okay, heard about the helicopter in the Hudson. Yes, isn't that sad? Okay, the tornado in Canada, the earthquake in San Diego and Spain that Sue sent me. Thank you. Shipping containers. I was told that shipping containers, I don't know if the person was in China or whatever, but shipping containers, remember I was saying that I kept on seeing the ships and the containers all packing up like they were in COVID. And they're saying in China, the shipping containers are piling up because they're not sending it to the States. Some of the ships are piling up too. So in Chinese ports, they're piling up now. So that's I was seeing before. And someone else told me about that airline strikes, because I said this last week, that Spirit showed it to me, and that there was going to be strikes for the airlines, the airline stewardess. I feel like it could happen in the States. I feel like it could happen all around. I really, really do. I just bought a ticket to go to Minnesota. I mean, it's ridiculous how expensive it is. It is ridiculous. I mean, I'm not going to Europe. I'm not going to the Caribbean. I mean, I'm just going to Minnesota. I mean, my beautiful grandkids and stuff are there, but it's like, are you freaking kidding me? I mean, it's outrageous. So hopefully with them going down, then maybe the prices go down. But someone said that the airlines in Europe, or Greece, for sure, are striking. So it's starting. It's coming along, right? Okay, so I was seeing that kind of stuff. Okay, I going to do my little spiel thing in the beginning like I always do, okay? So if you're wanting to get a reading from me, psychicdebbie.com. You can go to my website, psychicdebbie.com, or even if you want to donate, there's a donation page there. If you can't donate, you know what I always say to you beautiful people, make sure you're still subscribed. I mean, the video a week or two ago was 27,000 views, and probably half of them, or even more than half of them, wasn't subscribed. Subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate that. I'd like to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bring some of this news to everybody. They like it or they don't like it, doesn't matter. It's a conversation. I love that conversation. So please, like I said, if you can't donate, please. Wrong one. Please share, like, and subscribe. I really, really appreciate that. I really, really do. It helps me a lot, okay, to get out there. Also, if you're wanting to send a donation, because on this Thursday, I'm going to be talking about Archangel Michael, because they think he was one of the angels that helped Jesus rise out of the tomb. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about Easter and prayers for that and sound healing, and I've got a lot of information about Michael and what he wants to do for you other than just protection. Okay, so this Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific time, if you want to go through the healings and hear about Michael and Easter and sound healing and all that stuff. Okay, so that's going to be this Thursday, Archangel Michael. Okay, so I want to give you some really cute news. Okay, I thought it was cute. I loved it. My son sent it to me because we used to watch this all the time. So the scientists have found a real life Patrick and SpongeBob in the ocean. See, there's the picture. There's SpongeBob and there's Patrick. Isn't that the cutest thing? Scientists found a real life Patrick and SpongeBob in the ocean. I thought that was so cute, and I was like, "Oh, let me share this with the beautiful people." My son sent it to me because we used to watch SpongeBob SquarePants all the time. And then when I started dating my husband, which is our anniversary, Easter day, so it's going to be our 23rd anniversary. He walked in and he's like, "Okay, you guys, what are you watching?" He'd never seen SpongeBob SquarePants before, so I thought it was so cute. I saw that too. A coworker shared it with me. Isn't that the cutest thing? I love it. I think it's so cute. So yeah, Nevia said GM, and I'm not sure what that word is are going to have layoffs in Detroit. Yes, there's going to be lots of major layoffs. I'm sorry, I've been saying that, and get ready for it. Get ready for it. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate you. She's giving me $9.99. She said, "It's my birthday today. Hope all is well." We're supposed to be giving you a gift, not the other way around, but happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh, thank you for the anniversary. Thank you. Okay, so fantastic. All right. Anybody that's having birthdays this month, happy birthday. Happy birthday if it's coming up. Happy birthday to you, okay? This new moon is also around flowers, so enjoy your flowers or do your planting. Some people call it the planting seed new moon, or, planting the seeds for you new moon, or planting the flowers, okay? So this is a beautiful, powerful, powerful time, okay? Thank you, Scout. Thank you. Okay, so entertainment only. Not a financial advisor and not a doctor, okay? Thank you, John. You just gave me $2.99. Thank you, John. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Okay. April 27th is my birthday. Well, happy birthday to you, Margie. Happy birthday to you. I love that. So it's the new moon. So you got some power there. Power, power, power. Okay. So the information I'm going to give to you, like I said, it's going to be kind of all around. It's going to be, I'm going to have a little section of where I'll say, Europe and out the UK and did it out before I do my little positive things. But this is the stuff that Spirit wanted me to channel to you beautiful people. So if it sounds like I'm reading it off, it's because I wrote it down, okay? I wrote it all down. They're making me go squirrel. Just one second. Sorry, you guys. The glitch kind of got me glitching. So, okay. So I want to talk about the new moon in Taurus. And it's the card is Know Your Worth. Okay? It says Know Your Worth. You are on the right track, but you need to go steadily. Know that you're worthy of your desires is critical here. Opportunities open when you believe in yourself. Dig deep and move past negative comments from others. No matter what happens in the past, if you're aiming to manifest something for the good of everyone concerned, you can do it. Good self-esteem will boost your manifesting powers, so love yourself more. Know you are worthy, and others will too. Be true to your value. I deserve to manifest. That's the thing that they want you to say is I deserve to manifest. Call on Archangel Chamuel, who helps you find anything you need and brings spiritual illumination to you. Connect to Venus, the planet of love and abundance that guides Taurus. Fantastic. So yay! There could be some good things about love, especially if you're a Taurus. Jennifer just gave me $19.99. She says, thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. You guys are so kind you're so kind. I appreciate you. I do. I really do. I really do. Okay. Spirit ball's going crazy. Oh, I didn't see it. I was busy reading. So let me do the angel number, and then I'm going to start doing these predictions, and then give you guys positive information too. Okay, so today's the 15th. It says, new ideas, level up your thoughts. Inspiration is the way your angels are directing you onto your inspired path. The ideas you get are important as they lead you to the next step. Repeat this mantra. I, Debbie, is open to receiving divine inspiration. They say I am. I always say I is. I, Debbie, is open to receiving divine inspiration. So you can say whatever your beautiful name is, you're open. Ask the angels to help you. Ask the angels to help you. Thank you, Kathy. There's 500 people on here. Okay. So some of this is going to seem a little thick. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, I'm just giving you the information. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? Okay. So, again, entertainment only, not a financial advisor, channeling it, and not a doctor. Okay. So this new moon in Taurus is connected to truth, secrecies that will be revealed. A lot of things are going to be revealed. Food, agriculture, luxury items like leather, wood, and furniture, which is kind of funny because here China is saying, that Prada bag or that Louis Vuitton bag is not made in Europe. It's made in China. We send it to Europe. They put the labels on and then they send it to us. So see, truth about products, truth about furniture, truth about, it could be around the woods. It could be about that kind of stuff. Structure. Okay. A great time to plant seeds and setting intentions for the states. It could start with good news. This could help gain momentum to help the economy, heal the economy. Okay. All right. So Taurus rules wealth security, which could bring a small recovery. Watch out, though, for people hoarding cryptos. There still could be some struggles in the financial market because of uncertainty of flight and fight vibe. I feel like there could be, and what I mean by that is there could be some kind of information that comes along and then it scares everybody. And I'm not just saying this is for the States. I'm saying this is for everybody. This is for the world, okay? Okay, so it says, okay, and another shift around currency could bring in stability like gold, silver, and oil. Bitcoin and cryptos have another round of corrections though, okay? Because I want you to watch around the financial market. Could be stagnant or overcorrecting due to lack of confidence. Investors may be pulling money out of a risky asset or seek security. So when I'm hearing this is when Spirit was giving me this information, I feel like we might be hearing something. I feel like we might be hearing something and they'd be like, oh, strike, you know what I mean? But I feel like that part is going to be until, well, this is April 27th. I'm doing that thing for that. So it could be around the 27th because I keep on seeing, and I'm going to be repeating this a lot, that May could be a really good time, okay, for the world, around the world. I'm not saying that, you know, there won't be a plane accident or da-da-da-da, but I'm talking about the economy. I'm talking about the stock market. I'm talking about cryptos, okay? This is what they've showed me. This is what they showed me, all right? Okay, let's see. There could be Bitcoin and cryptos could have another round of corrections. Stock or crypto investors could shift into hard assets, like I was saying, metals, land, and food related. Banks may create new interest rates, a new department, or there could be some bankruptcies that you see, new laws or new rules. Again, still see issues with shipping, trades, and flights. Because Taurus is related to resources and movement of goods, again, I'm seeing shipping cruise delays. I'm also shipping department or industry may have experienced delays due to weather, wind, storms, wave, labor disputes, supply chain issues. So here, China building up. I could see it happening in Europe. I could see it happening in Rotterdam. I could see it happening in Spain. I could see it happening to the States. I'm not just seeing it for just China, whatever. Whatever reason, there is, I'm seeing this delay. Hopefully there isn't accidents. And hopefully nobody goes after the shipping department because they're upset, okay? I'm hoping. So we're going to just pray and that nothing like that happens, all right? I just feel like they need to put some more security around it. I just keep on saying there's more security. And who knows, maybe some of this stuff is already going on and we don't know about it. We don't know about it because we're not getting all the news. Nobody's getting all the news. Around the world, the States, we're all not getting the news. That's why I was saying to you, beautiful people, if you see some of this coming true, please tell me. You know what I mean? Because we're not hearing about it, all right? Flight delays, again, airport issues, airline stewardess, tower control issues could increase because of worker strikes, storm. I'm seeing a solar flare coming along. I haven't heard anybody talking about a solar flare coming along, but Spirit, again, I'm just channeling what Spirit's telling me, okay? Storm system, GPS could be, we had a glitch tonight. You know what I mean? My computer, we don't know what happened. Aviation turbulence, okay? Or even a bird strike, kind of like what the Hudson, Sully got bird strike, and I'm seeing that again. Okay, I'm seeing that again. So Taurus rules the earth, increasing risk again. I keep repeating myself, sorry. Increase of risk of earthquakes, volcanoes, landslide globally, okay? The Pacific Ring of Fire that we've been talking about, the Pacific Ring of Fire. Alaska, Japan, New Zealand, Indonesia, and Chile are the ones that are, ringing my ear. The Western U.S., California, Pacific Northwest, Yellowstone region. Again, Alaska, I'm seeing the Alaska, or I'm seeing between, it could be Oregon, but I'm seeing more like Washington, Canada, Alaska, that kind of area, okay? They showed me that Spirit showed me, I don't know why they showed me this date. They showed me the 19th and 20th, so which is coming up, where that could be the eruption or that there could be a little bit more earthquakes, okay? Yes, saying hi to everybody. Okay, let's see, where do I go? Here. So Australia, New Zealand may experience wet weather, waves, floods again, storms, or an unusual earth shift. I'm not saying it just has to be an earthquake. It could be this big major slide, or there could be a big hole in the ground, or maybe that there was an eruption on the ocean and it affects the countries, okay? This could be the time the volcano or earthquake activity makes headlines. I pray not. Let's pray not that it doesn't happen. But I'm seeing Alaska, Mexico, and the Pacific Ocean. Japan, the places that I was saying are the ones that are getting highlighted, okay? But Alaska and Mexico are really highlighted for me, all right? Let me see where we're here. Okay, more truths around voting will start getting exposed from now till the end of the year. So that's not just voting for the states. And that's not just voting for the governor or the senators or Canada or whatever. Voting secrets, not just the states, people, are going to start being exposed. It's going to be starting to get exposed, okay? I went to lunch with a beautiful friend, Vicky, here. It was the day after the earthquake. And was it on Sunday? I think we did. And we were both, she was like asking me all these questions. And I only do tarot cards with people that I know really well. And I'm like, talking to spirit and all this stuff. And she said, when is everybody going to start trusting America again? And I go, not until 2026, until the end of 2026. So there's going to be this conflict, understanding, Even if something happens to the president, doesn't matter. There's not going to be this trust because there's going to be secrets more and more revealed and expanded to everybody. And then this is going to be in the market. This is going to be in the stocks. This is going to be in the cryptos. This is going to be about the election. This is going to be about government. This is going to be about movie stars. This is going to be, I'm just going to go on and on and on and on. Okay. So a lot of secrets are going to be revealed. And it's like, who do we trust? It's going to be in this space. And I want people to feel secure that you're safe. You're safe. Just because these secrets are going to be revealed doesn't mean that it has to affect you. You can acknowledge that this is going on. Doesn't mean you have to accept what's going on. I hope that makes sense. Okay. I'm not trying to bring fear into this. I'm just giving warnings and what Spirit is trying to tell me. Okay. How about insider trading? Yes, that too. Whistleblowers talking about the voting machines. Yes. So I'm seeing it all. I'm seeing it all. So I don't know. I don't know how we're going to find out about it. See, that's the thing is the news here, any channel, left, right, up and down, wrong or right, whatever you believe in, it's not showing us news. It's not the Walter Cronkite time. Do you know what I mean? Like, today we have the news. We're not having that anymore. We're having, buy this and we're going to the moon, that kind of thing, which is, great news, but we're not getting the news. We're not getting the depth news. So we're us people all over around the world. We got to connect like this and say, did you know? And taking it not in a judgmental way, like I believe in the right or I believe in the left. Let's look at it and take the information. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, let it go. Okay. Will I stop harassing children in their schools? Will they stop harassing children in the schools? That's going to be a quiet time for a little bit, and then they're going to start harassing again. Yeah. Looks like tiger eye necklace. Yes, it is, Cara Bunny. Yes, it is. I got it in Arizona. Okay. So Okay, so also watch out because this new moon in Taurus Earth, there could be issues around protesting, conflicts around land ownership, like the U.S. with Greenland, water rights, or distributing of resources. Okay, so there's going to be that conflict on there. Remember, this is what Spirit wanted me to write. Remember that the changes that are happening can be very slow, but they can be lasting changes for the better. Okay, so they wanted me to write that in there because a lot of people are like, wait, all you do is talk about the negative. No, I'm just forewarning you. And if it resonates, great. And I hope none of this is happening. But there is going to be changes. Is there changes going on around here? You bet they are, people. If you want to be blind from it, great. If you want to acknowledge it, great. You don't have to accept it, though. You can be, you contribute the way you want to contribute. Remember, the changes are happening, can be very slow, but can be lasting changes for the better. Okay, so it's not da-da-da-da-da. So many crooks everywhere. Some get caught more than show up. Yeah, but this is good. I feel like I was saying this to a beautiful client today when I was doing a reading. I was like, we need to see the yuck and choose what we're going to accept or not accept. This is good that we're seeing things that are not going the right way, and that the people are going to be in control, not the government or the dictators or the kings or whatever. It's like, no, we're going to get our power back. I feel like we're going to get our power back, and we're going to get together. They try to split us. Nope. We're going to get together, and we're going to fight for us now. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like that's what's going to be happening in 2025 to 2026. 2027 and 2028 are like the years. So I see it going to the better. I really, really do. I really do. Kissy Cat, as always, you're so special. You're so wonderful. Kissy Cat's always giving me $5. So thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for that donation. Okay. So that is why leaders and stock market will try their best to be stable. See, it's trying to get into the goodness. I was showing, and I've been saying this quite a few times, and I'm going to keep on saying this because I want you guys to feel good. I was showing it could be stable for the month of May, to the point that people are going to go, everything's good, it's stable now. But unfortunately, in June, I see okay? But in June, okay? But as I've been saying for months now, psych, all of a sudden June happens and there could be a boom, down again. This could happen because of world conflicts, or president, or issues that the president could have issues with health, or an illness, or an accident. I've been telling you guys, Spirit told me this a couple months ago, because I was asking about helicopters and airplanes, and is this going to stop? And they're like, the president needs to be, or a world leader. Maybe it's not the president. Maybe it's another world leader. Maybe it's Putin. Maybe it's someone in Canada. Maybe it's, maybe it's King Charles. I don't know. But there could be a world leader where there's a major accident, and that it's going to affect the world, would affect the market. That's all I'm hearing. Okay. Okay. So there could be also a major legal verdict or an outcome that surprises the president or other leaders, or something coming up that he thought was not going to be a problem becomes a problem, which equals stress, health, to the point I could see the president, and I've been saying this for a while, the month of April, I'm really looking at this. Where he could be in the hospital, okay? Or another leader could be in the hospital. There could be a court case, okay? Or there could also be a court case. Or it could be around international relationships that are not going the way they planned, okay? So I'm seeing the president being, which he could be very upset with Canada, but I see Canada forging and pushing back a new economic alliance involving agreements about the tariff. I'm seeing them fighting back. I'm seeing Canada fighting back, but there could be some kind of involvement because the president is like, oh, they're not budging, okay? Or Canada collaborates with other countries about this and the economy. So I feel like this is going to be going on this April, this May, okay? Okay, so Jing Sun just gave me, thank you, Jing Sun. I appreciate you. $4.99. I appreciate you. There's trolls on my sign. There's a bunch of trolls on there. Okay, that tells me that I'm getting really well known. So thank you, trolls. Appreciate it. Okay, psych. Squirrel. Okay. Let's see, where was I here? Okay, he has, they're telling me that they wanted me to do this around the president, but it could be around other leaders too, okay? Could have issues around taxes or a certain debt he's ignoring, hoping it goes away, but a judge or court is refusing to let it go. So this is also on top of everything if he's not already sick or has an accident or someone attacks him. So this is around the president. Remember, I wrote this in early March. You guys. Okay. The president has to watch out for his health, especially around stress, heart, blood, stroke, kidneys, prostate issues, mental strain, or immune system like pneumonia or bronchitis. This is for late April, going also into May. He needs to be super careful around April through July. So all this kind of stuff could happen. I was seeing it more April and part of May, but it could go through June or July. Remember, I'm giving you dates. I'm giving you time. It can switch because there is no time. It could switch closer or it could go further out. Okay. So I'm just giving you the dates and times that Spirit is downloaded to me. Can it change? Yes, because this is predictions. This is not facts. Does it have to happen? No. But the directory that it's going in now, could, I'm going to say 80% could happen. Okay. Crystal Von Bollen, I don't know, from New Zealand. Thank you. Crystal. Right. Okay. Crystal. Thank you. Gave me $20. Wow. Loving your predictions and I'm looking forward to my reading. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Kiwi. From one Kiwi to another. Thank you. Okay, so where was I here? Okay, so his health, if he doesn't face the accident. Okay, then if he doesn't, if he needs to be super careful from April through July, if he does not face an accident or health or a major setback, if it does happen, then the U.S. market may experience a short-term shock, which Spirit is showing me could be around May 20th, like 22nd, that kind of thing. They showed me the helicopter accident and the plane accident, or there could be a helicopter accident around him or his family or other leaders. Okay. So, hopefully not. We can pray that it doesn't happen because we don't want anybody getting hurt, but they were showing me that energy around that time. Okay. And again, it could go back or forth, which could also help with this thing that's happening in June that they keep on showing me. All right. So it's kind of like they're showing me around May 20th, June 20th, and July 20th. So like those dates, I'm not saying that it has to be precisely on those dates. There could be shifts that are happening, okay? But this May could be really powerful of you getting, if you're in cryptos or if you're in stock market, it could rise really high for you beautiful people in May. And then just be careful and, at the latter part of May or June, and that's your choice. I'm not a financial advisor. You choose, but listen, okay? Yes, it doesn't have to happen or it shifts and it happens sooner or later in the year. If this does happen, then I see gold, silver, and some cryptos could benefit big time, but only temporarily. Okay? Temporary, isn't that a song? Temporary. Is crypto a scam? Some are scams and some are not. And I was just saying that on here too, that you need to be watching out, especially if the crypto, I'm going to be repeating it on here. If the crypto or the Bitcoin is through China, you got to make sure that it's original. Okay. A positive potential for all this new moon could help bring some stability around finances after the crazy April thing. Okay. But helps get some stability around food or creating some great deals around real estate. But what is really powerful is the spiritual healing, helping us to connect to earth, reconnecting together, reconnecting to nature, helping the neighbors, releasing the people that are bullies, the Karens or the Kennys or whatever you called them. We're getting rid of them. They're going to scream and people are going to go, really? We don't care. Before they would scream and we're calling the cops. We're like, okay, whatever you want to do. And you walk away and they're like, okay, this is not working anymore. Like I said, I feel like the universal source, God, Buddha, whatever you believe in, is trying to get us together so that we, the people, go and get what we desire, what we want collectively. Okay. We don't have time for the energy anymore of these Karens or Kennys or whatever you call them. People will stop catering to them. Majority. The people protesting, pushing back, not backing down, come together will bring progress. Us come together. right now, right, is going to be progress. And that's going to be coming. That is what's going to be coming, okay? Someone says, about time. Thank you, Celtic Seer. Thank you. Okay, so breathe. Spirit wants me to look at Mexico. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about Mexico a little bit here, okay? I don't know why. It was squirrel. When Spirit gives me this channeling, they will take me down a freaking rabbit hole, okay? So they take me down Alice in Wonderland, and I'm like, okay, here we go. So if it seems like I'm talking a lot about it, it's because that's what Spirit was showing me, okay? Spirit wanted me to look at Mexico because not only do I see the president going after Mexico about the immigrants, but going after the land and mineral rights. I see him doing this in a subtle strategies, okay? But putting pressure on Mexico. So what I'm saying is it's subtle, but we might not see it. We might not hear it because, again, we're not hearing the news, okay? Might even make a trade like we'll go less on the immigrants if you give us a lease or own some of that land or minerals, okay? Kissy cat, power to the people. Yes. This could be a closed door agreement. Like I said, we might not be hearing about this. Or people in Mexico, if you're from Mexico, you might tell us like, hey, we saw, his plane coming in or whatever. Or it's through the internet. I don't know how they're going to do this. I feel like it's behind closed doors. Behind closed doors. There could be behind closed doors agreement. Mexico will not fight publicly. They will use diplomacy, delayed tactics, or quiet bargaining. I can also see that they might agree on paper, but not in spirit, okay? They were showing me the elders. They were showing me like the indigenous people helping Mexico. They really were. I mean, it was just like really strong, really powerful. So I was like, okay. Or Mexico acts like it's playing along, but quietly shifts trade deeper with China, South America, and Europe, making their dollar or peso more stronger, or even creating and focusing on a digital peso, okay? I don't see a conflict now. Mexico may compromise on a certain trade, but not without a good fight, okay? I don't feel like they want to fight this way. I feel like they're going to fight intellectually, okay? They're going to fight intellectually and do bargaining with them, okay? We have to work together for the betterment of mankind, and I solely agree. Tina says, I don't see Mexico president being quiet, though. I don't see that either, but I don't see, I don't feel like they're not going to show us all of it. They're not going to show all of it, okay? Where was I? Sorry, you guys. I don't see conflicts. Now, Mexico may compromise on a certain trade, but not without a good fight. I don't see them rolling over and exposing their belly, like a pet, like a dog, like a cat. Also, other countries could be supporting them more than the U.S. was hoping for. This will be playing out for at least the next 6 months. So I was asking Spirit, this, and I don't think I have it written down. I said, well, what's something that happens with our president? Will J.D. Vance, because then he would be the vice president, would he be doing the same? They said no. He would act like he's going to do the same, but he's not going to push as hard as the president would, okay? So it could fall down. I don't feel like he would have the manipulation like the president wants to do, okay? And I'm not saying I'm for or against, okay, people? All right. Keep me out of that. Okay, so let's see. The next 6 months. Okay, again, being shown around August, September, October, some other situation who could happen, another major situation. I've been telling you beautiful people this. They kept on showing me April, and they kept on showing me June, this part of May and June and July. I have been, when I've been doing readings, I'm like, okay, you got to watch out for this month or that month. I'm not seeing a consistent, like, oh, November's it, or September's it, or October's it. There could be something that happens in August, September that affects everybody else differently in October, November. But Spirit was showing me that this tariff thing is really, really going to affect Christmas this year. Even if they took away the tariffs now, it doesn't matter. I don't know. I can't tell you what to do, but maybe buy the toys now because it's going to hit the toys. It's going to hit the toys, or buy from your own country, okay? But I'm seeing it's going to be hitting Christmas time. It's going to be hitting Christmas time. Sorry to say, okay? So let me see here. Okay, so 6 months again being shown, or August, September, October, another situation. Mexico has a greater resistance than the president realizes. Sorry to say, I see Mexico either having an economic shock or a massive earthquake or a volcano eruption in 2025. Because Spirit was saying that they need a major change too. Mexico, parts of South America and Europe probably also, but Mexico, because I'm focusing on Mexico, they're saying that there's got to be a shift. They're not in alignment quite yet. They're not in alignment into their power quite yet, okay? And I don't know if it's because of who's in charge. I don't know. I don't know these people. I don't know. If you're like, you don't know what you're talking about, Debbie, you're right. But I know what Spirit has been showing me, and a lot of it has been coming true. So they're just not quite in alignment yet to get the people maybe together again. I don't know why they're showing me, but they said there is either going to be an economic shock for them, a massive earthquake, massive to the point that they have to get together and help the people, or a volcano eruption, okay? I hope it doesn't happen. Does it have to happen? No. But I'm seeing it's 80-85%, okay? Okay, I see that this new moon in Taurus can be connected to real estate, banks, agriculture, AI, information. Again, Spirit was saying to watch the banks. They could create news headlines around the interest rates or being in debt or some having bankruptcy or some going into bankruptcy. So they're saying watch the headlines, watch the headlines. Again, we're not always told. So if you hear about it, let us know. But I do see leaders and the market will attempt to regain some kind of stability. Like I said, I'm seeing them wanting to bring stability in May. I'm seeing that that's the month that they're going to try to bring some stability, okay? Again, Spirit shows me stability in the month of May, but also shows me the president or the U.S. having an incident around May 20th, 22nd, again, which again could affect the market. Also, foresee that there could be a major conflict around June 20th or 22nd that could also affect the market or cryptos. I hope I'm wrong. That's what I wrote on there. Because Spirit is showing me that Bitcoin, Ethereum could be affected by this also, or could be affected by the government. How it will, I'm not exactly sure. I just saw it going down, but again, going back up later part of July. This new moon in Taurus is also slow growth, secure foundation and value, also supports a new financial cycle that are good for all. Bitcoin could hold ground, dip a little slightly, but then go back up. Okay, so let me see, where did I? Okay, but under this Taurus energy might act more like a digital coin. So I'm talking about Bitcoin here, okay? Yes, pray to Our Lady of Guadalupe, yes. Okay, so, but under the Taurus energy might act more like a digital coin, gold. I see the energy of being set up for a bull run later in 2025. But I feel again the same for Ethereum and Solana. This new moon could show the worthy of it, could be experienced, but again, temporarily set back, but building a trust and then going up again. So there could be this thing going that there's something around Ethereum. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the government is putting new laws around it or around the Bitcoin. I don't know, because I don't know how it works. I don't know how it runs. But I could see, I'm seeing like Bitcoin going up and then Ethereum getting stuck. And I don't know why. It's like it's getting stuck. And then maybe there's something that we need to hear about it, or a truth comes out about it. I don't know. And then we trust it again, and then it goes back up again. Okay? And that's why I'm saying I feel like it could be going back up in May. All right. Again, not a financial advisor. Okay. There could be a possible tech layoff or AI fundings dries up if the tariff war are not worked out. Okay. So here I'm going to do for each one of these countries, and then I'm going to give you guys good news. Okay. Europe, Germany, and France impact through banking exposure. So there could be something with banking in Germany and France. It could be another country, but that's what they're showing me for that, okay? Italy and Spain may face debt issues, okay? Again, something, some kind of bankruptcy, something with they owe too much or something like that. China, there could be a trade war or a conflict trying to distrust the U.S. economy. So I could see China like, oh, don't trust them, and trying to make us, look worse than we are. But still, I could see still a housing crisis in China. I could see circuit boards, AI problems there deepens. We need to be careful of scams around crypto and AI that is connected to China. I'm not saying all of them, but there's more and more scams coming up. So be extra careful on that, okay? The Mexican president is a really good leader. Fantastic. I love that, okay? Let me see here. Japan, I see automotive industries being majorly affected. So there could be major layoffs. I'm just seeing the automotive. I'm seeing metals of Japan. I'm seeing, even if it's just like little knobs, it's just all kinds of metal kind of thing, not just, sheet metal or God, Debbie, you can't even talk. Anything that is made out of metals, I'm seeing that there could be a problem with that, okay? Australia, property market being super shaky, okay? So the property market is going to be super shaky because of China and mining and exports slowing down or it could be majorly affected, okay? So I'm seeing property around Australia. But I did see that China is not going to buy meat from the U.S. anymore. It's wanting to buy meat from Australia, okay? So that could affect that part of Australia. That could be a good thing because it's like, okay, we're making lots of money sending it to China instead of the meat from America sent to China, okay? China's going to be, they're not going to be nice. They're not going to be nice as long as it's getting pushed, okay? So Taiwan, semiconductors, stock tumble. I could have also see a cyber security issue, cyber attack, or even leaks. Also, if China is looming around or military attack or bringing tension, could impact the market of Taiwan. Okay, so that's the things that we're seeing. Okay. All right, now good news for all your beautiful zodiac signs, okay? Because I want to bring good news too. Or do I need to show SpongeBob and, SquarePants and Patrick again? Okay, China is not playing. I know, it's not playing. Do not shoot the messenger, okay? Then he will go with the markup and down with his wealthy friends in June. Then he will go with the markup and down with his wealthy friends in June. Is that what you think, Delphi? Sounds like a world recession unless they get the tariffs working out. I'm still seeing some kind of recession. That's what Spirit showed me. Even if they fix the tariffs right now, we're still going to have a little bit of a recession. And maybe that's what happens in June. And remember, he said that he was going to wait 90 days with the tariff thing. Spirit says that might be, he might go psych because he doesn't always do what he says. And they said he might on 60 days, because he's getting so fighting against him, he might be in June go, screw it, I'm charging everybody 100%. You know what I mean? We don't know what's going on that part. Okay. So that kind of thing. Okay. So good news. Okay. I'm giving you a sentence each about what good things could happen to you for the new moon, April 27th. I was going to say March. Boy, I'm way off. April 27th. Okay. Aries, surprising opportunities, new beginnings. You could get into leadership if you're wanting to go into leadership or learning new leadership things, being recognized finally, a new career, or you could be in the spotlight. Okay. Taurus, you're going to have a fresh new perspective. Maybe you're like, oh, I'm going to see everybody's perspective now instead of arguing with my family. Because like I said, we're coming together. You could say, oh, my dad, my uncle, my mom, they're not going to come together with us. But I'm going to say 85 to 90% of people are coming together. We always have that 10 or 20%, but I'm seeing people wanting to come together. So Taurus is bringing a fresh new perspective, brings clarity, and maybe even bring peace to the family or to themselves or to people that they work with. Taurus, you could have a new career path or new money. This is a great time for you to plant your seeds. This is Taurus, because it is in Taurus. You could create magic. You could, if you're really focusing, you can manifest for this new moon, because it's a super new moon. Okay, so it's super, super strong for people. Okay, so this great new beginning. All right, Gemini. New connections, opens doors, travel, new adventures, clarity on a relationship. So if you're like, is it or isn't, they could show you, they're going to show you maybe around this new moon. Maybe they're really moody, or they're saying they love you or they don't love you, or you tell them. So there could be a clarity on relationships. Doesn't mean it has to be romance. It could be work. It could be a friendship. It could be partners. It could be your parents. It could be anything like that. Okay. Cancer, a new health routine. They're going to want you to, or maybe that you're having a health issue now, and maybe they give you some new medicine and, oh, that helps, or some kind of holistic thing, okay, could help you, all right? A new medicine helps out. A financial breakthrough, like, oh, I'm finally making a plan, or I finally get to pay off a debt, or I'm getting a raise, okay? So there could be a new financial breakthrough. Powerful healing. If you're a healer, healing yourself or healing other people, okay? Your power of healing is going to be really, really, really strong, okay? Leo, a creative spark, new relationship, romance, okay? Or passion. It's going to bring passion to you. So if you're already in a beautiful relationship, you can have passion there. I'm talking about romance, okay? It could even be your puppy, who knows, or your kitty cat, or your bird, or your lizard, whatever you have, okay? Your creativity is going to spark. It's going to be creativity. I say do it, but that's up to you. It wants to bring really great moments of joy for you. It wants to give you a new renewal. And like I said, new relationships, it doesn't have to be romance. It could be a friendship. It could be a job. It could be a boss. It could be new relationships for the better. Okay. Virgo, positive shift at home. It's going to be around family, new shifts for the better in a daily routine. Maybe it's like, I know a lot of Virgos, and not always are they on a routine. Okay, so they could be squirrel, 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 you know what I mean? Like how I do. And so they're probably trying to get you to get, not to be, but it's to bring a little bit more of a path that you can look forward to and get that routine to get to the betterment of whatever it is you're desiring. Get the support you finally have been asking for. Maybe you need to ask and allow it. Okay? My cat just gave you a kiss, Debbie. Aw. Meow, meow back. Meow, meow back. Kiss, kiss. Okay, so that was Virgo. Libra, romance, joyful spark, nice surprises, renewed passion for life, energy to go forward. Finally getting that energy to go forward, get rid of all the things that have been kind of slowing you down or whatever. Renewal. Passion for life. It's like, oh, I used to paint and now I want to paint again. I used to play the drums. I'm going to play the drums again. Or I used to, whatever it is. Or I want to go to class again. Or I want to teach again. Or get a new thing. So there's a renewal around Libra. And it's going to be passion. So that doesn't mean it has to be romance. It could be work, family, pets, kids, whatever. Okay. Scorpio, a new income could come. Valuable connection. Resources, when you least expect it, you could have that connection. I hope I get that connection. New beginning, a family. So maybe someone has a baby, or someone gets engaged, or someone's getting married, or maybe you're getting a new home or whatever. Okay. Sagittarius, a wave of inspiration. Okay. A wonderful invitation. Your choice. I say go for it, but that's up to you. A short trip. New doors open for greatness. So there's supposed to be opening doors for Sagittarius. There could be some doors. There can be some people knocking. Are you going to answer? That's up to you. But it might seem really small and trivial right now, but you're going to be like, thank goodness I connected to them because they helped me connect to that, or work-wise, romance-wise, family-wise, or whatever. Okay. Capricorn, healing the past, releasing blockages. A new income could come in. Okay. Be ready to receive. There's surprises. There could be surprises for you. Okay. Aquarius, a dream is starting. A powerful healing's on its way. So health-wise, spiritually wise, physically wise, a healing of a relationship, a healing of a job, a healing of your thoughts, a healing's coming your way. New perspective equals happiness. Don't be so rigid. Don't be like a right fighter all the time. It's got to be my way. Look at new perspective will bring you happiness. Maybe there's an understanding of someone that you're fighting with, or maybe seeing someone else's point of view could help you. I'm not saying that you have to think like they are, but it's like, oh, let's compromise. Let's compromise a little bit here. Okay. And that could be around, again, love, home, family, work. And the last one, here we are in the last one, you guys. Pisces. A career breakthrough, popular spiritual insight guides you into a new direction. So they're wanting to bring you into this powerful, powerful new direction. A spiritual insight. Pisces, your insight is going to be really, really strong. I have Pisces rising, so my intuition it's just been going crazy. So you could be popular because of your insight. You could be connecting in whatever way. Okay. So I want to tell you, beautiful, beautiful people, I want to tell you happy Thanksgiving, happy Easter. Oh my God. That tells you my mind is all over the place. So I want to wish you guys happy Easter. I was going to say this, and if you want to get a reading, psychicdebbie.com. Okay, psychicdebbie.com. If you want to donate, you can donate on psychicdebbie.com. There's a donation page. If you don't, please like, share, and comment, and subscribe. Okay. And also, if you have a channel, if you have a podcast that you would like me to be on and talk with, I could talk about my near-death experience. I could talk about the missing people that I have found. I could talk about my predictions. I'd love to go on people's podcasts or YouTube. If you can think of anybody, I would appreciate it if you write to them or tell me about it, and maybe I'll try to connect with them, okay? Because I want to give blessings and smiles to everyone. And like I said, if I'm not seeing you on Thursday, who I'm talking to Archangel Michael about about Easter. They say he was one of the angels that helped with Jesus rising, and it's going to be a powerful healing, prayers, and all that stuff. I'd love to see you there, but if not, I'll see you next Tuesday, and I want to give you blessings and smiles, and until next time, bye-bye.